The Irish have a special gift for humor, quick-witted, charming, and full of clever twists. We share a list of the funniest Irish one-liners that will have you laughing until tears roll down your cheeks. The Irish gave the bagpipes to the Scots as a joke. The Scots still haven't gotten it. May your coffee be strong and your Monday be short, if only that worked for Guinness too. What's Irish and stays out all night? Patio o furniture. I asked an Irishman for directions once, and he said, "If I were you, I wouldn't start from here." Why don't Irishmen trust stairs? They're always up to something. Irish diplomacy, telling someone to go to hell in such a way they look forward to the trip. An Irishman's favorite pastime? Solving all the world's problems at the pub. The only thing better than one Irish joke is 55 of them. Keep watching. I told my Irish grandmother I was gluten-free. She asked, "But are you happy?" If an Irishman doesn't know the answer, he'll give you a story instead. The quickest way to double your money? Fold it and put it back in your pocket. What's the Irish version of a balanced diet? A pint in each hand. When an Irishman tells you he's fine, it usually means the pint's still full. I'm not saying the Irish are stubborn, but we could argue that point all day. May you be in heaven a full half hour before the devil knows you're dead. An Irishman never gets lost. He's just exploring alternative routes. You know you're Irish when every answer involves tea, potatoes, or whiskey. Never iron a four-leaf clover. You don't want to press your luck. An Irishman will give you the shirt off his back and then charge you for the buttons. I asked an Irishman if he'd ever been in love. He said, "Aye, whiskey and I have had a lifelong romance." Why did the Irishman wear two jackets? In case he got a hole in one. If you can't laugh at yourself, you're probably not Irish. May your troubles be less, your blessings be more, and your beer be always at the perfect temperature. Why did God invent whiskey? To stop the Irish from ruling the world. The Irish don't have problems, only opportunities for creative complaining. How do you confuse an Irishman? Tell him he's standing in his own shadow. If there's an Irish goodbye, there must be an Irish hello shouting from across the pub. I told an Irishman I didn't drink, and he said, "So why are we talking?" They say laughter is the best medicine, but Guinness works faster. The only exercise most Irishmen get is running out of excuses. An Irishman can turn water into whiskey, just add a little imagination. Irish weather forecast: if it's not raining now, wait 5 minutes. What's an Irishman's idea of multitasking? Holding a pint in one hand and solving the world's problems with the other. I told my Irish friend to stop acting like a fool. He replied, "Why stop now?" An Irishman doesn't need an excuse to celebrate. Tuesday will do just fine. There's no bad weather, only bad choices of pubs. The Irish say it takes 2 pints to tell a good story and 6 to tell a great one. I asked my Irish neighbor how he stays so cheerful. He said, "It's the Guinness smile." An Irishman's greatest fear? An empty pint glass. I tried to teach my Irish friend yoga, but he just called it stretching between rounds. An Irish blessing: may your pockets be heavy, your heart be light, and your hangovers mild. Never ask an Irishman how much he's had to drink. He doesn't count, he celebrates. I told my Irish uncle I'd give up drinking for Lent. He replied, "And give up living for 40 days? The only time an Irishman is quiet is when he's thinking about what to say next. How many Irishmen does it take to screw in a light bulb? One to hold the bulb and the rest to drink until the room spins. An Irish toast: may we all be alive at this time next year? Barely. An Irishman doesn't go out for just 1 pint. That's called staying home. May your pint glass be ever full and your internet never buffer during a match. If it weren't for bad luck, the Irish wouldn't have any luck at all, but we'd still smile about it. I hope these Irish one-liners brightened your day and gave you a good laugh. If you enjoyed this, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe for more hilarious content, and share it with someone who loves a bit of Irish wit. Sell inte.